Russia has stepped up its drone warfare tactics against Ukraine, introducing a more advanced version of its loitering munitions during large-scale airstrikes at the end of July 2025. Ukrainian Air Force officials reported that the Kremlin used at least 8 jet-propelled Garin 3 drones, derived from Iran's Shahid 238, in a coordinated strike that hit Kiev and northern regions on July 30 to 31. This marked one of the first documented uses of this faster, harder-to-intercept drone variant in a major assault. According to Ukrainian military sources, these drones can reach speeds of around 600 km per hour and fly at altitudes up to 9,000 meters, making them much harder to track and neutralize compared to earlier propeller-driven models like the Garin 2. Their radar signatures resemble cruise missiles due to their high velocity, posing challenges for most current Ukrainian air defense systems. Out of 78 Shahid drones launched during the July strike, Ukrainian forces managed to destroy 51 using a mix of electronic warfare, interceptor drones, and surface-to-air missiles. The overall attack, which also involved Iskander-K missiles and decoy UAVs, left 13 people dead and over 130 injured. The Garin 3 is believed to be a domestically assembled Russian version of the Iranian Shahid 238. Early production relied on Iranian kits, but intelligence reports suggest that Russia now manufactures these drones at the Alabuga Special Economic Zone in Tatarstan. Debris recovered from downed drones included Western-made components, such as antennas and microcontrollers from Canada, Switzerland, and the United States, indicating reliance on smuggled civilian electronics despite sanctions. Weighing around 380 kilograms and carrying warheads up to 300 kilograms, the Garin 3 is more robust than its predecessor. It has an extended wingspan, reinforced fuselage, and upgraded control systems for improved flight stability. While Iranian versions were designed for reusable missions with parachute recovery, Russian forces employ them as expendable strike weapons. The drone's distinct high-pitched jet engine sound makes it harder to detect acoustically compared to propeller models, reducing reaction time for Ukrainian defenders. Multiple Garin 3 variants reportedly exist. Aside from the standard GPS/GLONASS-guided version, others are believed to use infrared seekers, passive radar homing, or electro-optical guidance for precision targeting. All known versions are ground-launched via truck-mounted rails with booster-assisted takeoff. Despite rumors of air-launched configurations, there is no confirmed evidence of their deployment. Aviation experts note that while systems like Germany's Jeopard and Western-supplied fighter jets armed with heat-seeking missiles can engage these drones, Ukraine's mobile gun teams face severe difficulty intercepting them mid-flight. To counter this emerging threat, Ukraine has begun deploying high-speed FPV interceptor drones. President Volodymyr Zelensky has called for a massive increase in production, up to 1,000 per day, but military officials admit their effectiveness against the Garin 3 is uncertain. Analysts believe Russia is using these drones not only for strikes but also to test Ukrainian defenses and evaluate new counter-drone tactics. Despite their advanced capabilities, large-scale production of the Garin 3 may be limited. Russian engineers reportedly face significant challenges in manufacturing precision turbojet engines and high-tolerance components at scale. Each unit is estimated to cost over $1 million, dramatically higher than the $20,000 to $50,000 price tag of the Garin 2, while still remaining far cheaper than Western interceptor missiles, which cost hundreds of thousands to millions per shot. This cost disparity allows Russia to pressure Ukraine's defenses by forcing expensive countermissile launches against relatively cheap drones. Independent reports indicate that Russia has launched hundreds of drones in similar mass strikes since spring 2025, with successful hits rising slightly in recent months. While the Garin 3 has not yet been credited with a major breakthrough, its deployment suggests Russia is preparing for a long-term drone war, integrating faster and harder-to-kill platforms into its layered attack strategy. Experts warn that as these jet-powered drones become more frequent, Ukraine will need new-generation air defense systems capable of handling cruise missile-like threats at lower costs.